So I just wanted to jump on here really quick and talk about my experience with having Christmas lights on my Jeep. So like before you decide to put Christmas lights on your vehicle, whatever it may be, they look especially good on Jeeps though. I thought I would talk about some of the positive things and then some of the negative things. So I mean, there's not a lot of negative things, but like if you're gonna go wheeling and stuff and you have Christmas lights on your car, maybe not have it be your daily driver, or if you don't care about the paint job, then go ahead, whatever. But I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but we definitely go out to the mountains a lot, and so putting Christmas lights on my Jeep, it caked mud underneath the lights, and so there's like when I took the lights off there's just mud caked in straight lines across my hood. Maybe instead of putting them across my hood, I could think of something else to do, or lay something over on top of my hood so that it doesn't scratch it next time. But I really enjoyed having Christmas lights on my Jeep. I got a lot of attention. We went to this Christmas light event called Enchanted Lights up where I live here in Washington. And I think it's just like this park that you drive through and they have Christmas lights, and it's just like the coolest thing ever. And so you're like driving through and you're seeing all the decorations and Christmas lights lit up, and it takes about 30 minutes to probably drive through it. And so like I turned my Christmas lights on as we were going through the park, and everybody was honking their horns and yelling Merry Christmas, and everybody loved it. Like, look at that Jeep, oh my gosh. And my boyfriend was kind of annoyed because he was like, you don't have to say Merry Christmas to every car, or say thank you to everyone who says Merry Christmas and they love your Jeep. Yeah, I do. It's the coolest thing ever. I have Christmas lights on my Jeep, and it's dope, and it's a Jeep. So, anyways, that was like my favorite part about having the Christmas lights on. And then closer to Christmas, everybody's like honking at you and telling you that they love your car, and it's been a rough year for everybody. I ended my year with a bang for sure. I got a DUI. I've had a rough year this year. And then I got a DUI in the beginning of December, and so I ended up having to get the interlock installed on my Jeep. And when we went to go get it installed, I asked them if they had to go underneath the hood, and so they ended up needing to, so I had to take the zip ties off so that they could get underneath the hood, and it ended up being a real pain in the butt. We didn't think we were going to have to need to take the Christmas lights off at any point when we put them on the Jeep. So that was a negative side, but I don't think anybody plans on getting a DUI like purposefully or whatever if you need to get maintenance on your vehicle. But yeah, so other than that, it was like a lot of fun. I really enjoyed having Christmas lights on my Jeep. So I'll like share a couple clips after my spiel, and then you'll see like what I mean about the mud on my hood. So we'll definitely come up with a different plan for next year. But yeah, so I don't have any regrets, that's for sure. But yeah, so I'm hoping that this video helps you a little bit, and like any questions, I guess if you have any questions you can ask me. But I mean, for the most part, just don't expect to not get scratches on your car, that's for sure, on your paint job. We'll try to buff it out, but it definitely was worth the memories. And we're gonna have this Jeep probably forever, so I don't know. The scratches really aren't that big of a deal to me. But yeah, so I just wanted to jump on and talk about my experience with having Christmas lights on my Jeep this year. So it's a go for me. So after getting the interlock device installed in my Jeep, and we tried to get the Christmas lights back on. We failed. We just like strapped it on tight so that it would just not like flop around and scratch my hood. There are some scratches from the Christmas lights, but I don't really care. Ooh, they're actually kind of bad. I'm going to get these back on. I'm using fingernail clippers to get the zip ties off. I'm going to get this figured out because we're going to go up to Greenwater today with some friends, and we're going to meet up at noon, so I got to get this done. It's going to be fun. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get this done within 30 minutes, but it's going to take a minute. So I'll probably have to rethink this whole situation about like wheeling a little bit in the mud, and then the Christmas lights scraping against my hood. Yeah, lots of mud. Alright, so we've come to the conclusion that we're just gonna snip these off and get new lights next year if we decide to do this again. All the mud trying to get this off is just a lot. Bean's convinced that we might just use this as a wheeler at some point after we lift it, and then I'll have to get another car. Let's see. I kind of really messed up the paint.